this will be the third episode to the Let's Play that we're doing on the hardcore Diablo, which will more than likely be the final episode that I do single player. After this, I should have Kisuke, Spudwick, and Shikoku joining me to do this. We'll just continue picking it up where I left off, and they've already got characters made, so it should be seamless. We'll just keep going. Alright, I honestly have no idea where I even left off on this, other than the fact that this is my first outing out here. Got some blues already. Latency sucks ass. I think that kind of equaled itself out though, so we should be good.
Scavengers are ugly, pathetic creatures who survive off of carrion and corpses, too diseased to attract any other carnivores.
So, I was considering the possibility of doing some more old school games that I used to play back in the day. I got some, some time to kill. I was thinking maybe I'd throw in like some Super Nintendo style kind of thing. Not really sure what to do on that yet. Any thoughts or comments, you can obviously just leave on the comments below. It's just a thought. I should have fixed the audio problem that I was experiencing. I was extremely quiet, and I realized and apologize for the appalling audio quality of my last couple of videos. But that should all have been taken care of. We're just working through the kinks. This is, like I said in my first video, if you probably didn't hear me, but this is my very first Let's Play that I'm actually recording and uploading on the channel for the group. So yeah, something else I probably mentioned in the first episode. I liked exploring everything in this. The reason why that is because there are enemies out here, and since I'm on hardcore mode, I want to make sure that everything's dead and I get the experience for everything. There's no sense in letting enemies wander when they could be dead. Even though I played a wizard before, my main character on Diablo is a wizard. Which is the reason why I chose it for my hardcore. But the reason why it's also kind of unique, and the reason why is because this is going to be a different type of wizard. I'm going to be focusing primarily on stun locks, crowd control, things that'll benefit the group, and let either Kisuke or one of the other members focus primarily on damage. Allowing us a little bit more, we'll be more versatile in our attacks. Shrine. My general hope is that one of them chose a tank. We might get like a demon hunter that'll focus on critical hit damage, and I know for a fact that Spudwick was working with a witch doctor. So I'm not really sure what kind of a spec he's gonna throw in on his witch doctor, but witch doctors they have all kinds of abilities that will generally benefit the group. You know, advancing our abilities, increasing our attack power, things of that nature. So he'll be definitely be a valued member. Not to mention he also has a lot of knowledge. He's played this game more than all of us, probably combined. But as far as the going back to the whole Super Nintendo, I've been playing around with it a little bit. I really want to do it because there's a lot of games that I haven't played in years that I think would just be a hell of a lot of fun to play online while I'm recording. And might be a throwback for some of the older viewers. Maybe try some of those ridiculously hard games that no one seemed to be very good at, that I sucked horribly at when I was younger, because I didn't have the patience to play them through all the way. So I don't know about you, but I'm the type of person that wants 100% completion, which is one of the main reasons why I convinced everyone
during the last days of King Leoric's reign, even the skeletons of the ancient
Hadrig's apprentice is
to do this Let's Play. I just interrupted myself twice over. But yeah, I try to convince everyone to do this Let's Play because my belief in 100% completion of Diablo is not only to have maxed out characters of all levels and all types, but also to have them maxed out characters in hardcore, in addition to 100% completion of all achievements. And that's what I aim to do. Whether or not I actually accomplish it is something else entirely. Because let's be honest, I'm actually pretty busy outside of the game. I got a couple kids. I have, I take them to school, girlfriend, work. Between all of that and trying to find time to do Let's Plays is actually pretty difficult. I just take it as I get it, essentially. Sad thing is, if I'd started this 5 years ago, I would have had more time than I know what to do with to do these. For those of you who are just now starting to do wizards, or maybe you're contemplating doing a wizard, there's really one thing that you need to pay the most attention to, and that is your choice between disintegrate, your secondary abilities. They're the most powerful abilities that you have, and from my perspective, you've got two choices. You've got your disintegrate ability, and then you've got your arcane orb. Which one you choose really kind of depends on your game style, but I will tell you that your weapon has a lot to do with it, and the reason why that is based on your mana regeneration abilities. Because of the disintegration is a continuous attack, and with that, you will actually get more out of your disintegrate ability if you have a slower weapon. If you have a fast weapon, it'll blow everything out really quickly, and you won't have time to regenerate your mana as much as you would if you had a slower weapon. So you actually get a longer attack with a slower weapon, which makes it more efficient. With arcane orbs, really it doesn't matter if you have a fast attack or a slow attack. You're gonna get the damage out there regardless. It's based on the amount of mana that you have as a single attack, so it's not continuous. I will tell you that Disintegrate is the best for getting achievements that involve destruction. That's really the main thing about wizards. That and Diamond Skin really has no effect on anything after normal run. Once you're in Nightmare, it's completely pointless. You're better off using your energy armor, or maybe storm armor, something along the lines of that, instead of using the Diamond Skin, because the amount of damage it absorbs has a cap on it. Even with the rune that ups the cap of damage taken, it's still pointless after normal. But that's just, again, that's my personal opinion. There might be builds out there that actually, you know, have a focus on Diamond Skin or fast weapons with Disintegrate. I'm just going based off of my experience as a wizard. I crunch numbers, I do the math when I choose builds, and you know, I'm not the type of person to go out and cookie cut a build. I will figure it out myself. I spend days and weeks researching names even for my characters before I make them. So I'm not going to go out and just find a build and steal it. You guys may find a genuine use for Diamond Skin outside of normal mode. It has been so long since I've been in the first act, I have no idea what I'm doing here anymore. I'm pretty sure I'm actually going to head into fight the Skeleton King. But we'll see what's going on. I hardly remember any of this anymore. I have a hard time managing my games. I have games I've purchased that I've played a day and haven't had a chance to pick back up again. I got all of maybe an hour or two into Arkham City, for instance. I didn't play that game very long. It's a great game, and I would love to play more of it, but I find very little time to actually play all the games that I buy. I got probably 2 actual gameplays into Halo 4. Kisuke got me into Halo years and years ago, and I've been playing it ever since, but for whatever reason, when I picked up Halo 4, I didn't have the time for it. I was too busy with Minecraft and Diablo to play any Halo 4. Not to mention, you know, spending time with my girlfriend, Crystal, and spending time with the kids. Let's see what we got. It's a pretty pathetic group of clothing there. That's right. I got better stuff in the chest. I'm just waiting to use it. when it comes to wizards, I think that I prefer fast weapons. I love the constant barrage of magic missile, or I think is what it is. Yeah, the magic missile. If I need something bigger, disintegrate. I got, you know, I'm gonna be using Arcane Orb this time, but mostly because I'm focusing on something other than.
They rove in vicious packs, ready to descend upon the unwary traveler and rip his body to shreds with their tiny needle-sharp teeth.
I'm focusing something on other than damage, which is my main wizard is focused strictly on pushing out as much damage as possible with a little bit of survivability. Once I got into Diablo, I started carrying a shield around, and I tweaked some of my abilities. I don't have my damage passives anymore that I had on there originally. Yes, yes, I see you. So even though I am very experienced, I've got 100+ hours in my first wizard. I do have this will be a little bit new to me because I'm not focusing on pushing out damage. I'm going to be focusing on making sure that when people need it, enemies get stunned or frozen. And push out some area effect abilities, so I'm probably going to be having things like freeze time, and I'm going to be keeping my Frost Nova ability. That'll be nice. And Lightning Shrine. Depending on time and level, I might actually not be able to get to the Skeleton King in time. Now there's going to be a pretty significant delay between episode 1 and episode 2. I haven't actually uploaded episode 2 yet with this, and not that it was all that great, because it was from the same recording as episode 1, which had the massive audio errors. Not to mention the video error also, which I'm going to get to. It's going to take a little bit of effort on my part to make sure that it's not windowed when I upload it to YouTube anymore. But it's in the works. I'm gonna get that taken care of. I'm pretty sure I've got my audio taken care of. I listened to it a few times on the video just to make sure that my voice wasn't being overpowered by the game. That was sweet. So awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna work on getting the video fixed as well. I gotta be a little bit careful with this.
I don't have enough oxygen power.
Oh, that's right. It was at a time limit. I forgot about that time limit. I can't believe I just failed the Jar of Souls.
Need more oxygen power.
That's alright. That's the first time for everything. The dungeon, on the other hand, in I think it's Act 2, maybe Act 3, where you've got to race against the clock to get to the treasure room. That one I willingly admit that I have failed a few times. I think I may have only successfully completed it twice in the times that I've managed to find it. But then again, maybe that time limit was just a survive for this long, and I didn't actually fail the Jar of Souls. Honestly, I don't remember. I've been playing Minecraft for so long now, and not Diablo, that I've practically forgotten everything about this game. Alright, so let's check it out. That way. Let's check out our armor here. Yeah, I haven't got anything new. I gave up picking up white items a long time ago, so don't even bother commenting about it because I'm not going to change. Those things just, they are not worth enough for me to pick up and constantly have to port back into town to sell. When I was, you know, fresh into the game, yeah, I picked them up. But not anymore. There's just no point. You're going to sell them for 4 or 5 gold. I think the highest I've sold was 60 gold for a white item, and that was in Inferno. It may not have even been that high. It's just, it's not worth it. You'd be better off staying in the dungeon and collecting the gold. I'm repeating a lot of what I said in the first couple episodes, mostly because you couldn't hear shit. But, yeah. Oh, fantastic. Another really great reason why I decided to play the hardcore is because it literally has an ending to it. And this is something I mentioned in the first episode again. If we die, someone else is going to pick up the recording until they die. Let's say, for instance, if I die first. I'm going to get Kisuke or Spudwick or someone to continue on and just until everybody's dead. Or maybe we all die at once, you know, because we don't have that extra support. That's the most likely scenario, anyway.
The tragedies in these lands have left many restless spirits in their wake, and they demand retribution. These spirits will take out their vengeance on their unsuspecting individuals who may
Need more
the blood
oxygen
of the
power.
living will yet restore the lives that were ripped away from them.
Let's see if that's any better. Nope, not even close. Looks like this is another no-go. I think the Jar of Souls was actually the first clue on that, but I don't remember. I'm pretty sure the Jar of Souls is not in the correct crypt. Since this is normal mode, I don't think that I can get developer hell, so I've only got one left to go.